For many of us, the Galaxy Z Fold 3 was a significant step in the right direction for the world of foldable phones, but it did leave me wanting just that little bit more from it. Now though, rumours of the upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 4 have started to roll out, and we can get a glimpse of what we can expect from Samsung's next big foldable phone. Let's see what we know so far. So I like to be honest and not waste your time. There are very few, if any at all, actual images of the Galaxy Z Fold 4. What we do have though is a patent filed by Samsung showing off a dual under-display fingerprint reader. Now, although this is technically official info, there's no guarantee that this will actually come to fruition, but it does give us an insight into the ideas Samsung are currently playing with and what could possibly come to the Z Fold 4. Personally, I do think this is something that is very likely to happen on the Z Fold 4. I think the addition of an under-display fingerprint reader would be really handy here. It was something that I kind of missed on my Note 10 when I moved to the Z Fold 3. So that brings us on to the question of the day. Do you prefer an under-display fingerprint reader or a physical one on the side of the phone, much like we have on the Z Fold 3? Let me know down below. In amongst other design changes rumored to be coming to the Galaxy Z Fold 4, we've got updates coming to the hinge. Apparently it's going to be made much more durable overall, with water resistance and most importantly, dust resistance. And now this is something, as we all know, that was missing on the Z Fold 3 and I think likely put a lot of people off when you're paying so much money for this fancy folding phone, which is quite new technology. I think a little thing like dust resistance would really put people off buying the phone. Now with the addition of dust resistance to the Z Fold 4, I reckon Samsung can expect to sell a lot more Z Fold 4 units and bring a bit more trust into the foldable market. One of the most prominent leaks though is the change to the display size. It's rumored that the cover display will be slightly wider but only by a few millimeters, whilst the inner display will likely lose a couple. Overall though, I expect this to be a very similar size to the current Z Fold 3. I am sort of hoping for a bit of a wider cover display. I think the Z Fold 3 is very much usable at the moment, but it can still be a little bit awkward to type on. Now again, there is nothing concrete at the moment, but there is a lot of chatter about the S Pen. Apparently the Z Fold 4 will come with an inbuilt S Pen, much like we have on the Note series and the new S22 Ultra. It's also rumored to be bringing support for the cover display as well, which is something I picked up on my review. This was something that was missing from the Z Fold 3. This is one of those changes that just makes sense for a productivity powerhouse of a phone like the Z Fold 3 and the Z Fold 4, and I thought it was a really big shame that the Z Fold 3 did not have an inbuilt S Pen. So again, do take it with a pinch of salt, but we can be hopeful for an inbuilt S Pen with the Z Fold 4. Now, moving on to the important part, cameras. Now, I can't really tell if this is just speculation or if there are genuine rumors and leaks flying around stating that the Z Fold 4 will come with S22 cameras or something similar. In addition to this, we're also going to get under-display cameras on both the cover and inner displays, which supposedly will be less visible and work a bit better than ones we currently have on the Z Fold 3. Again though, I personally couldn't find anything to verify these leaks or rumors, so again, as always, do take everything in this video with a pinch of salt. But as I said with some of the other changes, I do think this is one of the changes that will really help sell the future Z Fold 4 if they can actually make it happen. Moving on, let's talk about price. Now, of course, again, there is nothing set in stone, but Samsung have said that they will be mass producing their foldable phones with a big focus on them for 2022, meaning that it's almost a guarantee that the price will come down slightly. Samsung will be aiming for 2.9 million units of the Z Fold 4 and 6.9 million units of the Z Flip 4, which apparently remains their main focus. For comparison, Samsung said they will make 11 million units of the S22 Ultra, so although there is a focus on foldable phones, the Z Fold 4 remains in a very niche part of the market at the moment, despite their efforts to ramp up production for their foldable phones. Release date wise, again, all speculation at this point, but we could assume to see it on the shelves mid to late September, and we could possibly get a glimpse of the Z Fold 4 at one of Samsung's Unpacked events later on in the year, and I will of course cover that when the news does drop. One thing that is almost a guarantee with the release of the Z Fold 4 is that the Z Fold 3 prices will come crashing down. So if you are on the fence about a Z Fold 3, you can check out my updated 2022 review over on the right hand side. Also, if you already own a folding phone, you can check out my new apps video over on the right hand side as well. For now though, this has been Tech Easy. I've been Alex. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.